Hello and welcome to Roll Call.
Roll call.
Our wedding episode in our
Boo weddings!
heart-filled final episode of our Bards Nobles Campaign. Such is the life and death of a campaign, but hey, we're going out with a bang, going out with a party. Before we get into tonight's episode, let's do what we normally do and go around the table, and then I'll give, since it's been a little while since we've been here, I'll give a more in-depth recap of what happened recently.
Yeah. I was going to say the last 2 weeks have been...
Last 2 weeks have not been this campaign, so I'll give that, and then we'll hop back into it. So before we start, I'll throw it over to Tristan.
Alright, so last week was our spooky Halloween Murder Mansion one-shot!
Ooh, I'm fucking dead.
Boy.
I am.
Alright, so yeah, last Friday was our spooky one-shot, which means that went up on YouTube on Monday. That brings us to today, because there's no reason to do a recap on that, because it was a one-shot. If you want to know what happened in it, watch it.
It's worth the watch.
Yeah. So then that means next week, this episode will go up on Monday. Thursday will be the history check recapping this final episode. And then I believe this is where we're going to start officially taking our break into the next campaign, correct? Until after Thanksgiving?
Yes. So after today,
Yes.
we'll be taking about 3 weeks.
It will be about a 3-week break. We are going to jump back into the next campaign the Friday, December 4th. We decided that we want to take a couple weeks, enjoy Thanksgiving, get some things tweaked with the streams, just so that way we can bring a better show to you guys. Normally this is where I would say check out Vampire the Masquerade. However, we will not be running a game tomorrow. But we love our family and our family, so check out some links for them in chat. You can also check out Brandon on his own private stream, Tragic Backstory. I think I heard something about maybe another Among Us stream coming up.
Oh, I would love that. Be great.
So we'll have to get some details on that and work that out for you. Also, if you love Shiny, Click Clack Math Rocks, and are a dice goblin like I am, check out Nerdy Encounters. She's got a private shop on Etsy, as well as she's on TikTok. She makes custom dice sets, which are pretty neato. I'm really excited to get them in. Can't wait to share. Gonna make a big deal about it when I do.
Oh, trust me, I'm excited for to see them. I'm excited to see the creations at last.
Yeah.
I will say during that 3-week break, predominantly we'll be pretty radio silent. Well, I shouldn't even say we'll be active on our social medias and stuff. We'll still try to bring you guys the occasional thing. Like I said, there'll still be the history check Thursday. I think Sam would like to do a roll for bluff, talking to a couple of us about Bards Nobles ending. So again, we're gonna try and keep having some content as we make tweaks and stuff like that. So
No content, only media silence.
Only Zool.
Only Zool.
No media silent. That bad. Jesus.
Okay. So, where we last left off, about 2 weeks ago, our band of heroes, nearing the end of their time together with the 4 seasons, Ivy, Amber, Cole, and Bay, at the summer home of the king, were collecting their things and getting ready and awaiting the arrival of their flying airship, being delivered by Parthon, that was going to be arriving later in the day. In the morning, while Hemnes and Sorn were collecting their things and doing what they should have been doing, Chet had other plans. Taking Morena on a beautiful early afternoon stroll back to a hidden garden kept by Amber and Ivy. They had a wonderful lunch picnic, and during this picnic, Chet popped a very important question.
What up?
Will you marry me? To which Morena immediately responded yes. Joy and revelries abound occurred as they went back to tell the compound and everyone there that they were engaged and were hoping to get married sometime in the near future. Particularly a few days, and if they could, in the summer home. Cole, being a little caught off guard with this, agreed and alerted those who needed to be alerted. Nana alerted Parthon, and preparations began to go underway. During this, they also asked Parthon to turn around, go back to the capital, and pick up two very important people, Arthur and Delilah, Morena's parents. And through this, the compound was a lot more lively around 7, 8 o'clock at night when the ship finally came back after being halfway there and going all the way back and then all the way to the summer home.
You upset about it? You seem upset about it.
I'm not. Parthon was a little miffed, but hey. So the compound had the various crewmen working on the ship as well as people to set up for a wedding. Devin arrived. Unique was there. Many guests that were invited, such as Tepesh, Wesley, Zulto, Marshall.
In disguise.
In disguise.
Marshall's in disguise.
That would be your nightmare if you didn't know it was coming.
Oh my god.
Hidden warlocks, marshals in disguise.
The group was also, Chet in particular had a lovely conversation with Madame Leroux. Lilithstar, not Leroux. Leroux's a different campaign, Brendan. Lilithstar. Yeah, Leroux, no. That was from a different one. Lilithstar, who pretty much told Chet, and Chet willed his way past his zone of truth, that it's good that they're taking the job, but if they don't go in the next few weeks, she's going to send someone else to go and retrieve what is hers. Kind of putting a semi-time clock on the retrieval, but giving them a little bit more cushion than they originally thought they were going to have. She also invited herself to the wedding. So, there's that. The night where everyone arrived was filled with laughter, joy, love, happiness, the smell of beautifully cooked food and alcohol being poured and people hearing the nice laughs and joy from across the compound. Chet was able to interact more with Arthur and Delilah and found out that they were two of his first-year professors back at the school he attended on the other continent. One an artificer, the other a diviner. And where we truly left off was Sorn, Hemnes, Morena, Chet, Nana, Arthur, and Delilah were all off in a study, recounting the fantastical adventures that they had taken Morena on since she had joined them. So,
We just exclude the part before we met Morena. No parent needs to know about that.
you mean the part where she was a slave and everything?
Yes.
Yeah. That's up to you guys to talk
The
about.
eldritch horror that was her childhood.
So, I'll open up the table to you. Arthur and Delilah have gotten more... Delilah has another drink since she dropped her glass and scattered it everywhere. She has another drink. This time it's not alcohol. It's some nice tea that Nana gave. Arthur has asked for a stronger drink. So...
Well, Arthur, Delilah, I'm really, really excited to tell you all about how we met your beautiful daughter. Sorn, why don't you take it away there, bud?
Well,
He's a great storyteller. This
well,
one.
before we do that, Arthur, I believe you requested a stronger beverage.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, seeing how this is a very special occasion, I've been holding on to a bottle for quite some time, and this seems like a good option. And I will pull out the only bottle of Sorn's Heart Meat Ale.
Oh.
For those of you who don't know, that's a bottle I've been holding on since towards the beginning of this campaign.
Yeah, before the stream.
Yeah, that was before the stream. It was
It's one bottle.
one bottle that was given to me by my surrogate father,
Jeb.
Jeb,
Damn.
which is
Who did not get an invitation because it's not a wedding that Jeb would really know about.
no. If it was my wedding, yes.
Oh, Kikyo is also going to be arriving in the next few days.
I imagine the next few days. So I will pull out the bottle of this, which is a very, from what I remember, you said it was a very strong.
This is one of the strongest, smoothest meads you've ever made. It is also, I do believe you described it as a more fruity, sweet one, since Like it was strong, but like smooth and sweet. If I remember from long ago,
Yeah.
it was. You weren't trying when you made this. You made it using. I do believe we discussed that you made it using like spring and summer ish things that brought
it was
like.
supposed to be very like celebratory.
Yeah,
that's why
fruit.
it's called Soren's Heart.
Yeah.
It's red in color, so it has a lot of like rich like cherry and raspberry vibes. But with and Soren will kind of go on to say that mead is supposed to be used as a celebratory thing that people come back from battles or stuff like that to help. It's supposed traditionally to rinse the bitter taste of battle out of your mouth. But in this case, it's a sweet and celebratory thing because there's so much joy going on. It's like we need a beverage to match this, so something very smooth and.
The bottle is. It's not a huge bottle. It's a thinner bottle, and I'd say about this tall. So it's probably like a liter, maybe a liter and a half full of liquid. So get a few good drinks out of it.
Yeah.
Arthur's going to need to make some Constitution saving throws here
Yes,
soon,
he
but
is.
he's not going to down it. I'll say he's not just be like.
I imagine if the first tip's like, ooh, this is a sip and drink.
Yeah, he definitely drinks and goes like, oh, it's good. It's good. I could use this in the workshop. And
I can
Delilah
tell you
goes,
where you can get more.
I'm working on it right now.
Very much so. Yeah, I guess the one that I'm currently working on is very similar. Yeah, so it'd be another round of
Heart.
heart. Yeah. What was I supposed to be doing again?
You're supposed to be regaling Arthur and Delilah of the beautiful story of how the Stormbreakers met Marina.
And Soren will look at Morena and be like, So we met her down on her luck in a place called Selvin.
Yeah, you guys can't really see it, but I do have a map in case you forgot where you met her.
Yeah, we met her in Selvin. So, that's how Soren will phrase it. Like she was down on her luck and in need of some friends in Selvin, and we come across and we were happy to help and welcome her into our ranks.
Delilah, what kind of city is Selvin like?
Selvin is a rough town. It's hard to be in there by yourself. Many
And our baby was there alone?
not with us there.
Well, you said you met her there, though.
Yes.
So was she alone before you got there?
No, I was traveling past. Don't think they're ready for it right now.
Roll deception with advantage, and I'm going to roll insight with disadvantage.
Let's see how this goes.
Oh no.
This is Delilah's believing it. Arthur, on the other hand.
That's why I said, oh no.
Deception.
Disgrace.
That's a 22.
Oh, you crush Arthur. He rolled 10.
Gone very poorly.
Whatever you say, big guy. Whatever you say, little girl.
I rolled
Well,
a 17.
Well, that's good to hear. If you were able to travel, dear, why didn't you come to us? Or why didn't you come back to the continent? I don't want to seem ungrateful or angry. I want to know what you were doing. Dear, she'll tell us. It's all a part of the story. Go on.
Well, I will say she was quickly taken under the wing of a member of our team who was with us at the time, named Calamine, who unfortunately cannot make it to the wedding. She was very, for lack of a better term, she was her group mother, if you will. Often with traveling groups, we tend to have a team mom, whereas I usually
Team dad.
Was that?
Your
Yeah.
team dad.
Yeah, I'm team dad.
Yeah. That checks. You see his cheeks are starting to get a little pink and rosy.
That's right, drink the mead, old man.
He's gonna stop and look and go. Was Chet with you then?
Oh no.
No, Chet had not
We didn't
joined
meet
us.
until later.
Interesting.
The Stormbreakers have been around for quite some time at this point, and we've seen a few members come and go. Like I said, Cal had unfortunately had some difficulties later on.
She did.
That's a hard question to answer.
She really did.
She died, but then she didn't die, and now she's trying to not be totally dead.
She a zombie?
Her
Dear, it's called undeath.
Her soul strapped in a warforge at the moment.
Right.
You see his eyes light up. A warforged?
Yes.
Sounds wonderful.
Well, she didn't seem to think so.
Well, I mean, your body dies, and
I mean,
Well, I didn't mean her being trapped inside of a warforged body. I'm just saying a warforged is wonderful. My real acts of true artificing.
yes, but that's a whole other part of the story. Shortly after Morena had joined us, we were forced to then try to escape a giant who just appeared in the city.
At this point, with a roll of a natural 1 on his Constitution save, Arthur's like, you see, he's gone on more. Just showed up. That doesn't seem right. But what do I know? Go on.
The world is a crazy place. So we quickly escaped in our fancy airship that you have.
Yeah, that's.
recently.
Wait, hold on. That's yours?
Yes,
They didn't tell me that.
the cloud jumper out there, to which Morena had actually named it the cloud jumper.
That's such a good name, sweetie.
Technically, though, it was Lyran.
Was it Lyran?
It was
It
Lyran.
was a group. It was you
it was
and there.
Lyran, but we're giving her the credit.
It's such a good name. I love it.
But yes, we quickly departed and in our newly acquired airship and traveled to the Savage Lands.
What?
Yes, aboard our vessel we had a dryad who had helped us escape the.
You met a dryad. Oh, I'm so jealous. They always look so pretty.
And yes, they were essentially being requested to be dropped off at home.
Oh. All right. And wait, you said you were what? How did you? I'm still a little fuzzy on how you met Morena. Like, where did you meet? How did you convince her to join you?
Well, she had it seemed that she had run into a little bit of trouble, and when we asked if she would like some help, she said yes. And then I think that became a moment where she was very grateful, and we were like, "Hey, you want more help? You can join us. We're better in numbers."
Good call, sweetie. Good call.
An adventure mom. I mean, I couldn't really turn it down. They seemed like a really great family, and they were.
Well, that's great to hear. My little girl found herself her own family.
It was during our time in the Savage Lands we came across a how would I describe this? The vacation attraction called the Funnel of Fun.
Man, I love that place.
I've been there.
Oh. Well then, okay, then you know that is where we, after the unfortunate incidents that led to Cal Mine's particular circumstance, she decided to leave in pursuit of fixing said problems, and Chet had joined us as a family member of a past acquaintance we had, and they felt that Chet could use some good. Much like in Morena's case, a team to help them and guide them as a more diverse adventuring party.
Yep.
All right then.
I was waiting for Ben
What were
to
you
fall
doing
out
at-
of his chair.
The funnel of fun.
Temporary vacation. Till reassignment, I guess.
Wait,
I think that's how he put it to me. I'm pretty sure that's how.
who'd you work for?
Oh, my cousin.
Okay then. What do I know? I don't do business anymore. You see, he's just like mean mugging you the entire time. And he's just
Yeah, I expected that. It's alright.
Delilah is all for it though. She's on the edge of the seat this entire time. Okay, so after the funnel of fun, where'd you go?
We then began making our way towards the capital, I believe. Right, 'cause we went left from the whole fun.
Yeah, we stopped in this lovely little seaside village.
Mm-hmm. Overthrew a cult.
Right.
Sorry, what was that?
Well, as you'll come to learn, as the Stormbreakers do, we tend to find those in need, and we tend to help those in need. And in this case, a small seaside town had a devious cult attempting to cause the demise by rising a kraken and using magic.
Oh
to
my
do so.
god, our little girl stopped a kraken.
Yes.
I can't wait to tell the professors that. A lot of the professors are nerds.
Yeah.
You see, I was like loosens up his tie a little bit.
Yes. That town proved to be extremely adventurous, because even after the Kraken was gone, we then ended up having one of the cult leaders had a dream meter trapped in a box that managed to.
How'd it get out of the box? If it was trapped, how'd it get out?
Some idiot read it, opened it up, like a damn fool.
Roll me a deception.
Can I get disadvantage because I'm not technically lying?
Advantage.
Oh, advantage?
No, you get disadvantage. Yeah, advantage.
You can have disadvantage.
I'm not technically lying. I'm just bending the truth.
Which is lying.
That's omitting.
Okay, 19.
Okay, but mind you, Miranda was also the one who was involved with that.
Okay, believe you, it wasn't a 20 that rolled to an 8. Well, whoever it is a downright fool and should be wary of magical boxes. A simple divination spell or a few rudimentary spells could let you know what's inside of something.
Oh, yeah. I'm, as a wizard, I'm aware of this, and, yeah, they definitely should have.
You better be.
Yep.
You might want to look into divination magic.
Yeah, Nana's a big fan. Nana is a
Nana-
big fan.
Nana's just here going like, yeah, that's right. I am a huge fan of divination. You could say I've based my entire life around it.
Well, I didn't mean him as an insult, Nana.
No, I didn't take it as one.
But now I am.
Did you mean it? What are you trying to say? Divination is an insult?
Oh, damn it, Nana.
Because I see a vision of you getting your ass beat later.
Anyway.
I'm kidding. He's an adult. I don't do
Even
that.
after fighting a Kraken, we then had to fight a Dream Eater, which we vanquished. And then we continued our way towards the capital, and the capital itself has been very eventful.
From what we saw of it, it was very robust and filled with magic. I mean, a little bit twisted versions of magic and a little bit more, at least for my taste, steamy and hot. But, I mean, that's just me.
I mean, we did stay at a hotel called the Steam Vent, so I would...
Arthur, on the other hand, absolutely loved it. It was everything. It was the train system and the various arcane metalworks and machines. Yeah, I was all for it. I was planning on going to see the school and go to the artificer area, but we got pulled here, so
That's okay. It's under construction at the moment.
We also have a friend, actually Hemnes has a real good friend who does all that artifice and stuff. Real
What?
good at it.
Yes.
You're not an artificer. Looks to Hemnes.
Oh no, my date that I brought for the occasion.
Yeah. Wait, the kobold?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're gonna roll to see if he says something racist.
How does their body not get crushed by machines? They're so tiny and frail.
It helps when you're an artificer.
I guess.
They've artificed some pretty cool stuff.
Oh, they made gauntlets. Oh. Okay. That
And
makes
some
more
kind
sense.
of mechanical walking apparatus.
Oh yeah, and didn't it have like there was like it was anyway. It was a really cool project they were working on. Definitely check it out. But the school's real nice too. We did get a brief stop at school.
Hemnes is over here just like, they're really smart.
Arthur kind of gives like a skeptical look, like, uh-huh. Looks back over. So the school. Oh, yes, please. Tell us more about the school.
It was nice. They had a nice library, a nice auditorium.
Did you do anything?
Oh, I taught a master class on enchantment.
Chet's being really humble right now. He gave a absolutely fantastic presentation
Don't
on
inflate my head,
enchantment magic. It brought someone like me to understand how magic is even really on a whole other level. I feel that I understand enchantment magic on a whole other level now, even as someone as simple-minded as I am.
Stop, you're making me blush.
It was extremely impressive.
Delilah's just like, Morena, dear, that's wonderful. Maybe you can start teaching some classes about being a sorcerer to people. That would be wonderful. While Chet teaches about enchantment magic.
I'm sorry, my mind had like a whole like misinterpretation of what you said. I thought you said Miranda should start
So start what?
teaching a slutty horror class.
Wait, isn't that enchantment magic?
It's a BDSM class. You're
You see-
dominatrix.
And then I realized he said sorcerer, so I was like, those are two different things.
I mean, charisma based.
Not wrong.
Arthur and Luke's a whole master class, huh?
Yeah, just something like a keynote speak. Nothing really big. It's for fun.
Not big. This was their way to determine if you could possibly even have a teachership at the school, to which they instantly gave it to him. After that class, they were so impressed.
So
they hired
you're a
him.
professor.
I mean, technically, I guess.
Professor Boone Hartley.
I just go by Chet, though.
You're just gonna look off into the distance. That's fine. I'm happy. It's great.
Anyway, so yeah, and then we came here.
Yes, the capital again was very, very adventurous. Body switching demons that we defeated. Crazed paladins that we.
You see Arthur immediately perks up. Did you say body switching demons?
Indeed. It was.
I need to ask. You should know what I'm asking. You know what I'm asking.
Okay, so Miranda was in Soren's body.
Mm-hmm.
And this Soren, this big guy, was in my body.
Mm-hmm. And so that would leave what even you see as he like begins to like sober up. That leaves one mathematical equation.
You know what I thought the most fascinating thing about the experience was I actually got to feel how the sorcerers get their power. It's different from like wizards where you learn the knowledge. she's just inherently got magic just pulsing through her, and it's incredible.
Delilah, completely oblivious.
Pulsing is not the word.
Yeah, that was
Delilah goes, "Oh, that's wonderful. That means you totally understand her and her wiles. I mean, I still want to know
her inside and
how
out.
you got her magic. I mean, I know she's a sorcerer because Parthon told us, but he didn't really explain much about her origin. But that's great that you began to understand." As Arthur reaches over and just like grabs her leg. I see. Well, it's not your fault. It's not like you picked that. It's perfectly fine.
No.
No, of course not. You think I wanted to be stuck in that?
I know, right?
It tracks.
At least Morena understands the basics of hand-to-hand combat.
You behaved yourself.
Of course I did. I mean, we were already dating at the time, but of course I didn't do anything that would compromise her virtue. I'm not a pervert. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Looks at Morena. Like,
Much to my discontentment.
no, Soren's more grumpy about you trying to get in his pants while you were in his body. He was like,
If anyone's the pervert in there,
he's like, I can so tell your parents right now.
they'd probably be like, "Oh, she's just curious." Yeah,
Delilah would be
I
like,
figured.
"I'm not there."
They can't do anything wrong. You can.
Yeah.
I'm just
Well,
like, I wasn't here for any of this, so I'm just
No.
like, wow.
yeah, that's.
And we met Hemnes in the
Yes.
city. You met Hemnes.
I did meet Hemnes. It was shortly after the
Body swapping thing.
it was actually after that when we lost Solomon.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
He died.
No, he was a cleric
For Paylor.
trained to be a paladin, and Paylor was like, "Excuse me, I need you for paladin business."
Yeah. Called
Sounds
it
about right.
Holy service.
Like I said, the Stormbreaker seems to have quite a large array of
So wait.
cycling people.
Why were you guys brought here then?
We are friends with the king's cousin, Devin.
Well, we are.
That's
but-
why you're here?
Well,
No, as the Stormbreakers, we have
Enemies?
yes, but again, the enemies tend to be the ones that are more larger scale of problems, and the king wanted to make sure that we were a bit more on the side of his. To which, after our meeting with them, they have made us emissaries of the king.
Oh. Wait. Does that mean you're a Luxa Morena? Are you a citizen of this country now?
Am I?
Yes, you had to renounce your citizenships to the other continents.
Yeah, that was part of the whole thing is
Oh.
everyone had to renounce any sort of affiliation with anywhere other than Erotas.
Yes.
Both Arthur and Delilah. Well, I'm very happy for you. You can, of course, have your own life wherever you want. Maybe you can visit sometime. I was really hoping you'd be able to move home, but it's perfectly fine. I understand. An awkward silence just goes across the room for a moment. Nana's just on a rocking chair, just knitting.
You just hear, in the chair.
Moreno, we can live wherever you want. You know that, right?
Yes.
But you're gonna have to denounce your denunciation of Veritas then, because I don't know if the king would like people who don't live here, or someone who is the emissary live somewhere else.
Or maybe there's a way that we can make that work.
Maybe. That would be interesting to say the least.
I'm sure we can make it happen. Find a way. Whatever needs to be done. If that's what Moreno wants to do.
So here's the main question. Who are your enemies? What do I gotta worry about?
Alright, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Evil.
Oh, my God. As if I couldn't understand that. I'm not a child.
No, I mean, like, if it's evil, it probably doesn't like us.
I meant specifics.
Um,
Delilah here has a wonderful memory. I am not probably going to remember part of this conversation. As you see, he's drank more of your meat.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe him.
So who am I have to worry about?
for the most part, it seems to be that of demon nature.
Oh. Well, okay. I guess I can tool some of my work towards more radiant things, but whatever. I prefer more defense.
There also seems to be at least one mind flayer.
They both go for their head. Oh. I don't know if you know this, but I like to drink the intelligence of those they are privy to eat. We both have very big brains, so that's good to know.
There's also some one of the clockwork things, clockwork creatures.
Yes.
Being created
As an
by-
artificer, I'm sure you understand the basics of clockwork.
As soon as you say clockwork, you just see Arthur's hand glow a bit. Mm-hmm. Go on.
There have
What'd you
been.
just do?
I got rid of the alcohol.
Oh, man.
Okay. Continue.
There seems to
Chat's
be
playing. Damn it.
a rise of combining clockwork with organic material. This has long been our longest foe, as it were.
Someone did it.
I guess it depends on if it's someone or more of something. This usually boils down to the evil demons I was speaking of. Most prominently is
Interesting.
a heart combined with clockwork that is known to attach itself.
Let me check something real quick. No one worry what I'm doing. No one worry what I'm doing.
Well, now I'm really worried what he's doing.
Okay, the only one who sees is Hemnes. Hemnes notices that Arthur has pulled out a small gem and he pockets it. Well, if you need help fighting the good fight against the clockwork, if it's something my daughter's going to be involved with, or my daughter's friends, then I'll be more than happy to help. All I'm going to need are samples of said clockwork. Of course, in a containment procedure, so I don't touch it, really.
Well, I believe if you were looking to work more with that, you'll have to be going through the artificer school, or someone such as Parthon.
Looks to Hemnes. You said your date?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can have y'all talk.
But you don't really want to talk.
That'd be wonderful. I am excited to talk to them. You said they were a kobold?
Yes.
Interesting. Interesting. The intellect on them must be astounding. He has completely flipped how he's talking about her. Talking about them. Well, and now you're here. And we're here. And we have a few days and a wedding to prepare for, so it's getting rather late. I think we should retire. Delilah must go into her trance, as she does. She is the aquatic elf that makes up Miranda's aquatic half-elfness.
And they don't sleep.
And they just trance out for 4 hours. So, we will be going to bed. Unless there's something you'd like to know from us.
We all look to Morena.
We're so thankful we found you, dear. It's like, I am overjoyed that you're going to be marrying such an intelligent, charming, a good-looking man.
And then she met Chet, I know.
Delilah looks at you with all sincerity. If you like to insight, you can. You have skeptical look on your face.
I feel sorry.
It's only 10.
I'll let you know. You fully, believe Delilah's sincereness towards you. I cannot wait. Maybe in the next few days, some people can have a magic sparring match. I would love to see that. My spells aren't really made for combat, but I would love to watch some.
I think they remind me too much of the weddings back at my home. I don't know.
And Nana goes,
The
that's true.
blunderbuss wins.
Yeah.
Now, Delilah, dear, you and I should really sit down and have a drink over a crystal orb and just divine around the country. Oh, that would be simply wonderful. I can't wait. Well, then I will be off for the night. Thank you for the mead. It's really good.
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Sorry, I had to sober myself up.
Meredith's gonna go ahead and go up to her mom, hug her, and be like, "Thank you so much for being so accepting."
Oh, of course, dear. We're just happy that you're happy. I'm glad that you're here and we're together at last. We'll figure out where people live and what when. We have all the time in the world. I'm just glad we found you and I love you. You are truly a beauty.
I got it from the best.
Oh, stop it. And she'll, pat you on the shoulder and then lean in and kiss you on the forehead. Well, until tomorrow when we get to plan your wedding. And she will, she'll take her leave. Arthur is going to look. Chet.
Boom.
Art.
It's a step. And she leaves. And they go to bed.
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. I think I did very well.
Hey,
What the damn hell is wrong with you?
What?
Tell all our secrets.
Yeah, Nana's like, I didn't want to say anything, but you kind of didn't have to tell them about the death-defying things and stopping a car. There were a few things, like the body swapping thing. Oh boy, I was mad at that. You don't tell. Okay, it might be a little weird to put it this way, but you don't tell the parents of the bride that the groom was inside of her body.
In my defense, I did not say that. Chet did.
I mean, he's got you there, but also shame on you for setting that up. That was a plan doomed to fail. I'm gonna go kick Parthon's butt at cards again. You see her eyes for a second. I'm still winning. She gets up.
a little bit.
You see as Nana walks out, you guys can hear, "Oh, Parthy, I still think I have a 20-point lead on you." I know. So now it is just you guys in the room. You notice as the door out into the area you were before in that large gathering room. Unique and Devin are talking amongst themselves. They seem to be having it. They're acquaintances and now are becoming better friends. So you just see they're talking and chilling, and Unique's taking some measurements on some things. You just see Devin hey, okay, that's fine.
Hey, that's my MC. Let's calm down.
You don't need that.
You're making gloves. What are you doing?
So, and then the door is open. You guys can close it or go up and talk. You guys are alone in the room, though. No one else is really listening in.
I'm gonna Hey, I just can we talk a little bit for a second, guys?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna
Yes.
close the door slightly and just kind of turn around. Um, I noticed something interesting when we were having a conversation with her parents, and it looks like Arthur might have taken like a gem out of his pocket and then like put it back in his pocket. I don't really know what that was about.
Jim.
It was shortly after he sobered up.
If you would like, Chet, you can make an Arcana check.
That's cocked. That's 23.
With your Arcana and understanding as you took classes from the man that there are things artificers can do, and also they can take gems or items and do audio recordings. Among other things, gems can be used for video replay, audio replay, for sensory effects, for various illusions or enchantments. There are many things a gem can do, but
Gotcha. Henry's, at what point did you see this jam?
So sometime after we were talking about like the clockwork and he sobered up, I kind of noticed he kind of like fidgeted a little bit, and I kind of got a glimpse of it.
I mean, I can see why that would interest him.
He then became very fascinated about Unique.
Yeah, no offense, Morena, but if he talks ill of Unique, we're gonna have problems.
Go for it.
I'm gonna punch your dad in the face.
I was like, I know chiropractic, but
I know Unique more than I know my own dad. Go for it.
I can.
I mean, honest, but
I could break-
I'm sure that just as an artificer, he's just interested in the whole concept. I mean, just because it's being used for evil doesn't necessarily mean that clockwork in and of itself is inherently evil.
Makes sense, but it's just a little weird.
Well, I'll say this: he sure don't like me at all.
You're marrying his daughter, so no.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'm really nice, right? I'm nice.
I'm fond of you.
Oh, thank
you did release a nightmare demon.
I
You
was
know, that's another thing. Why'd you have to go and ring up the damn box?
I was trying to say the daring deeds that Morena is a hero. She defeated a dream
Yeah,
eater.
you do realize that she and I are the ones they're the two idiots that opened that box?
Yes, but who defeated them? You guys.
Yeah, we did.
I wasn't there for that. Couldn't
Damn
speak
straight.
to it.
Right.
Miranda, how are you feeling? I mean, they're your parents.
I mean, on a whole about the conversation.
Yeah.
I feel different ways on each one. Conversation was weird. When he sobered up, that was weird. That was too fast.
Too furious.
But there's a licking stone, so I guess there's that.
There is the licking stone.
It's a cleansing stone. You all just licked it to cleanse the inside of your bodies. Because I'm a
It's called
DM
licking
who didn't fully understand the ramifications of licking a cleansing stone.
No, what?
Uh,
I'm sober.
Yeah, about this big.
It's like a salt
You're
lick.
clean. You're clean. I'm sober. Let's
Well,
move on.
You know, maybe if it'll assuage fears, maybe over the next couple days I can talk to Arthur about the clockwork stuff. Just try to get more of a vibe, maybe. Or you know what? He don't like me too much. Maybe somebody else. Somebody who's better at reading people than I am.
I was like, I will
Squid.
try.
Squid is who you're talking about.
I just mean that, like, I'm probably gonna be a little bit biased because you know it's Morena's dad. Like, I don't really think it's all that weird. He doesn't like me, but whatever.
So, Miranda's gonna be like, I'll do it. I got a pry into his mind, I might do it. I might do that actually. I might pry into his mind. Maybe I'll find something there.
You sure you want to do that?
Hi, Dad. I haven't seen you in many years. Get inside your head.
You're sus.
Dad's pretty sus right now.
There's a
Dad.
lot of people in this campaign.
Everyone is
Just
sus.
saying, everybody's pretty
So
sus.
what
We're
we're saying is
sus.
we're saying that Brandon is sus. Is the
Hey,
GM
I
is
mean, you're not
everyone.
wrong, but-
Yeah, yeah. And you know what? I'm pretty sure that I saw him vent, so we should just vote him out now.
Yeah, you out of that one there.
I voted 3 remaining.
10,000
Yeah,
magic
Mirana's-
missiles.
Yeah.
Intercontinental magic missiles.
That's when you're like, crap, there's no DM for the rest of the session.
We
Group
had a happy
storytelling.
wedding and nothing went wrong.
And then he lived happily ever after and he beat all the demons.
Yay! Bards Nobles is over on a high note.
So if you guys can head to bed. If you guys want to go talk to the other NPCs right now, or we can go to the next day.
I will briefly ask Devin when Kikyo's supposed to arrive, if he knows.
She said earliest is tomorrow. The latest is the day after. Because we got like 4 days until the wedding. 4 or 5 days, something like that.
It's not my wedding.
Oh, there was one thing I was gonna do. Look for Marshall. Would I know if he's there yet or not?
There's no one here.
You'll know when he's there.
Okay. Just,
But as of right now, you look around. You don't notice anybody who would be Marshall.
okay,
You
fair
don't
enough.
see anyone you don't recognize.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair enough. I just wanted to make sure that I knew when he was there.
You'll know.
And I would probably talk to Unique before going to bed.
Oh, Unique's going to bed with you.
Oh, I know, but I would probably have a conversation before going up.
Okay, what would you like to talk to Unique about?
Oh, just, Miranda's father seemed interested in some things. I was wondering if maybe they could talk about artificer stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. Yeah, I do. I mean, a lot of clockwork. I haven't really been working too much with the organic side of clockwork, but I mean, we have talked about, working on that. So, I mean, if that's what you want, sweetie, I'll happily do that.
I mean, it's whatever you're comfortable with, because I don't want to, make you do anything you don't want to do or anything.
Well,
Also, if he's rude, let me know, because... And it's kind of like... Pew pew.
He's-
Give him back.
and say, oh, sweetie, you're so nice. But if he says anything mean, I think I can take him.
I know, and I'd watch. It'd be great.
But I don't want to do that to Miranda's dad.
That's fair.
Chet's like, I do.
You push.
Well, the journey over here was pretty rough and rigid. I think I need another one of those massages.
Gladly. Shall we?
Of course, and she'll and you go to your room.
I've been really trying.
Seder Cobalt babies.
Say
Say
they're
your
cold,
global
baby.
babies.
They just have cobalt faces with horns and tiny little legs.
Actually, that's probably the best case
I was
scenario.
gonna say it'd be adorable.
That'd be the
They're
best
just
case.
born all of a sudden.
Dragon body, satyr legs, curly horns.
But they're short.
Yeah. Well, kobolds are already short.
That'd be so cute.
Okay, so you guys, is there anything else you guys want to... You gonna head to bed? Chet and Marina head to the different room. I'm just kidding. Same room that they've been going to. Squidge does what Squidge does and flies up to the rafters and just... And you guys all head to bed. Take a long rest if you used any abilities. I don't think any of you did.
I don't think so.
I'm dead. I don't know, but I'll hit long rest anyway.
I need to roll 5 portents. I have 2 divination wizards to worry about.
Oh no, Harry.
I will tell you if you'd like to know Nana's, and I'm not going to tell you Delilah's.
I want to know Nana's just for shit.
15, 14, 9.
Okay, not bad, not bad.
I mean, you could add modifiers to it, so...
Right?
A 15 plus,
14,
yeah.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay. You all awake the next day. When you guys wake, there are still people there. The crew people were sleeping on your ship for now. They're not. They're leaving your rooms intact. They're more of some people are sleeping on the ground in tents. Some people are sleeping on the deck. They're taking care of your ship, making sure it's up and running and working. They make sure there is someone who's using a gust spell to fill the gems for whenever, in case they need to leave that day. You get the smell early in the morning of what appears to be pancakes, bacon, rough cut ham, various meat and potatoes, eggs. A large feast is being made. The one who'd probably wake up first is Sorn, because Chet and Morena are together, so you guys spend your morning as you normally do, relaxing, talking to each other. Hamnes,
Love blossoming.
Hamnes and Unique sleep in, because Unique is enjoying Hamnes' presence. So out of the group, Sorn will wake up first.
Work out the loneliness. Work out the...
You smell everything first. You also hear something you've heard before. It appears to be the sound of a small guitar and what appears to be the shuffling of some feet as you hear, "Oh, I once knew a bonny lass, a little tiny girl," as you look outside your window. "Oh, top of the morning to you!
Papa!
Well, how are you doing?"
What? You're here!
"Of course I am, boyo. I heard a marriage of the Stormbreakers was happening, and so, me being a right and true fan, had to come. I have some in with the king."
You know what? That doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
I also figured, I'm friends with Bay, and sometimes she likes to play a little bit too hard and heavy for weddings, so I figured I'd be here and sing you a little song. Give you a little pep in your step.
That is fantastic. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you here.
For those of you at home who don't know who Baba is, Baba is a bard turtle. Do believe Baba is a painted turtle, or did you make? This is Tristan's creation. I let him create,
Yeah.
and
This was my first attempt at a level 20 character. We were going to do like a free-for-all fight.
Yeah.
I ended up making a turtle.
I think you either a painted like a painted turtle, or you did a straight tortoise. I can't remember.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna say painted because he's a bard.
Yeah.
So he's a painted turtle. So he has very beautiful colors. He's wicked scary apparently because magic and whatnot. Everyone's kind of afraid of Baba and what he can do.
He's a level 20 bard. And we were level, 3 when we met him?
You still probably you might be able to take him all four of you. But yeah, he is a turtle that has become good friends with Sword. So I early in the morning I called to Cole and he was awake, so he let me on in.
Oh.
I didn't break in.
Well, I mean,
You'd hope not.
yes.
If this is supposed to be the compound that keeps everyone safe.
Yes. I'm sure Cole would not have been pleased if you did.
No, he was very hungover. So I'm just going around in the morning giving everyone a nice wake-up call. Would you like to join me? He's going to hand you a tambourine. Now, I need you to not break the tambourine, but give it a light tap on the inside of your palm, like a tsh, 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 tsh. At about that tempo. Is that okay?
Yes.
Give me a performance check.
Oh no, these gonna be bad.
Give me a performance check.
Smash.
It's still a 17.
Hey, he's playing just love is true and love is kind, and like you're just like off around as you all wake up to Chet, Miranda, and Hamleys have no idea who voice this is. You just hear a happy Irishman going around playing on a tiny guitar, not quite a uke, but like a smaller for his frame guitar. He's a large, but still not as big as a normal person.
For the record, that was with the negative modifier.
Yeah. So you guys all wake up to just. And
Soren in the background.
a 1, 2, 3, ha ha! Eventually, you hear, "Hey, are you playing music without me?" Dun, 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 pulls out their crafted, keeping it kind of secret, infused lightning guitar. So it's an electric guitar, so it shreds. What are we playing? I don't know that song. All right. And I was like, and a cacophony of sound is filling the compound as you all wake up and head down for breakfast. As you get downstairs, their food is being served. People are there. You do see a painted turtle sitting next to Soren, having a laugh, already drinking. Oh, boyo, I need to let you know. I grabbed these from Sonderheim. I went and visited.
Oh, good.
They're from Jeb.
I assume they're bottles of Soren. Yay! Well, you met my second dad.
Indeed. And also, I'm terribly sorry to hear about your father.
Yes.
'Twas a good man. 'Twas a strong man. But you're stronger. You carry his name within your heart, and that's what matters. His story never ends as long as you're here to tell it.
Soren thinks back to this little bear drawing in his room. Yes.
You always know just what to say, Baba.
Oh, and then I have a story for you, Baba.
Oh, go ahead and tell me.
And then he'll go and talk about the sword that Baba had told him about.
Oh, the one in the random. Yeah.
Yeah, because he was the one that even told us about it. So we found it. We found it there.
That's wonderful, boyo. And the wee lass Liren has it then.
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. I got a sense from her it was meant for her, but what do I know? I just tell stories. What do you guys do when you see that Soren is talking to a stranger you've never met in a compound that he definitely probably shouldn't be in?
That surprise me.
Like, okay.
I'm like, well, there's Soren doing his
Talking
thing.
to a turtle.
Oh,
I'm going to inquire.
well, top of the morning to you, Stormbreakers. The name's Baba.
He does this and he doesn't even wear a hat.
Oh, yeah, no, he definitely doesn't. My full title is Baba the Tale Teller. And I be here to wish you two, Chet and Marina, of a happy and everlasting marriage. I was friends with Calmine and Soren Boy here.
How are people friends with Cam?
Oh,
Yeah, friends.
her rough exterior.
Proximity.
'Tweren't nothing to break that shell. If you don't pardon the pardon. But she, deep down, she has a heart of gold, that one does. Maybe floating in a little bit of a sea of alcohol, but a heart of gold. Well, more sinking in the heart, but a heart of gold nonetheless.
The insults just keep going.
It's like
She's
a
a-
heart of Goldschlager.
She's a fine woman. And I hear through the grapevine, her and Devon have a thing.
They do.
I need to write this story down for the epic tales of the Stormbreakers. I've already started. He pulls out, he literally has a journal. I've been keeping up to tale on what you've been doing. It's been many a year since an adventuring group of such cunning and daring love and power has come through the cities.
Or we're just stupid enough to keep doing stuff.
Aye, that's partially true. So, I don't know who this is, though. He looks over to Hemnes.
Hello, I'm Hemnes.
And where might he be from, Hemnes?
Oh, I'm from yonder continent.
Yonder.
It'd be the monastery in the northern continent, if you want to
Yeah.
get specific.
Yeah.
Oh, I've been there before. How's your
Huh.
grandfather?
Huh, you know my grandfather.
Of course I do. When you get to be as old as I am, you know all the old folk.
So, who are you? How's your grandfather? Wait, I didn't tell you I had a grandfather.
Oh, your grandmother Nana should be here too, right? I owe her some money.
Yeah, let me owe her money. Well, don't let her catch you wasting time getting to see her then.
I think she'll understand if I'm having a chat with her dear grandchild.
Don't use me as your scapegoat.
Oh, don't worry, you already
She'll be
are.
Just as quick as she'll
Oh,
be you.
don't worry, you already are. He'll wink at you. Happy wedding.
Thanks.
Yes, of course I know your grandfather. He said he's a wise man.
Yeah.
He once fixed one of my. I had a little bit of a spine issue for a while, and he cracked me right up. And he told a good joke.
Sounds about right. I'm glad.
I imagine it's hard to get to the spine of it.
It is. That's why you need the special hands of a monk. Well, Marina, you seem to be inquisitive of me.
Yes.
I am a turtle.
I figured as much.
I'm not going to tell you how old I am, though. Just say old.
150, dude. I'm sorry. Okay.
D-
Well, it's nice to meet you, and I appreciate the blessing.
Of course, I'll be playing at your wedding. I'll be here to balance out Bay a little bit.
Ooh.
Is there a particular tune you'd like me to play, or a mood you'd like me to set? Not that kind. I will not be playing when you consummate the marriage.
There's some holes in the
I was gonna ask for a medieval modern sound, but okay.
A what? A medieval, oh, like a mixture of medieval modern? Oh, yes, quite easy.
That was gonna be it.
My brain's
There are
jumping
some
to the-
harlots in this house.
There'll be harlots in these houses.
I won't be singing anything as vulgar and crass as that, dearie. It's your wedding. Now, for a bachelor party that I hear is going to be happening. Oh, of course I'll play for that.
Wait, there's gonna be a bachelor party? I'm signing up for a bachelor
I
party.
guess.
Oh, Cole was telling me about it.
I never talked to Cole about a bachelor party.
He said he owes you one.
I don't want a bachelor party. Oh, that's why he.
It's Cole. I think you're getting one whether you want it or not.
What do you mean?
Because I don't think he likes me very much. So he knows that I would.
What do you think he is, Arthur?
Oh, I need to... Your parents are here, isn't that right, Marina?
What?
Your
Sorry.
parents are here. I'll have to meet them. But my attention is being turned to as Nana walks in.
Oh no.
Well, if it isn't the old pack of dust herself, coming blowing through this here part. Well, if it ain't walking soup. How you doing?
I love this friendship already.
Oh, it's great to see you, dearie. Oh, well, it's good to see you, too. You have my money? Well, you know, a turtle always keeps his word. He, flicks his wrist, and you see a bag about this big.
Oh god.
Played me many a shows to get that. Well, we'll just call it, you're putting it into the Chet Morena's, savings fund. How about that? Sounds fine to me. Oh, and where's Parthy boy? He's still wandering around? What comes up, he has what you can only assume to be a mug that Nana gave him that says number one granddad. Good morning. Baba. Good to see you here. Oh, you know I was going to be here. The king called me right away. Weird he didn't run it by me, but whatever. He's the king. I'm just here. I'm technically on vacation.
Aren't we all?
Chet, you look perplexed.
You know what? A drink sounds great.
Oh!
How about
you
something
can-
like sparkling with like some orange juice or something?
Ivy comes out and goes, "Did I hear sparkling with orange juice?"
Yes, please. Make it double.
Wait, you make it double fast or make it double strong? You got.
Whoa.
Yes.
It's you're like. Amber comes out, putting food on the table. The crewmen are waking up.
I'm just gonna walk over to Hemnes. I'm gonna like try to slide a hand him some gold, and I'm just gonna say, if at any point in the next 4 days you don't see me with a drink in my hand, get me one.
So you guys have a wonderful morning. Baba's recounting many tales of his youth and the revelry and fun, and he sings songs about past adventurers and heroes. He sings one about Darun the Bear Sinner, the mighty of the wastes. The morning goes fairly well. It gets to be about mid-afternoon before anyone sees Cole. Cole comes down. Hey everyone. How's everyone doing?
Well, how are you?
Head hurts. I'm fine. You doing alright yet?
Oh, I'm good.
What? I'm throwing together a party for you.
Yeah, I heard about that. What?
Just, it's not gonna be anything crazy. I was just thinking like cards.
All right.
Well, you don't want one?
Not really.
I figured I owe you one, but okay.
Chad. This man's working hard on planning you everything.
I haven't really worked hard on anything. I was just gonna get some alcohol and food, and we are just gonna play out back.
Is that really too much trouble?
No, I guess not really. All right, it sounds great actually. It sounds like fun.
Okay. And then at that point, Bay walks over and goes, and I have been planning the bachelorette party.
Best of luck to you, Miranda.
Now, if we were to pay some of the crewmen, would you be okay if they like danced and took their shirts off? This is in front of everyone.
I will make this statement.
Arthur
Just
and
make
Delilah
sure-
have not come down yet.
Just make sure she has a wonderful time. Make sure she has a safe, wonderful time.
Oh, I'm not going to be drinking at all.
I-
I need to be completely sober in case any of those boys get handsy.
I'm just saying, it's a safe time. But whatever she wants.
Well, then we'll just have a grand old time with all the girls together. Your mom will be there. I guess Arthur will go to your bachelor party.
Like, good old Chippendales.
The morning goes well. You guys all have breakfast. Arrangements are being made. Baba and Bay are out, like trying to figure out how they're going to mesh their styles together. The various, because you wanted to be all four at the same time, right? Miranda, you wanted all 4 seasons. You wanted winter, summer, fall, just in different places around the compound.
I thought we settled on fall being the only one.
I
Okay.
think Miranda joked about the force. It's like, how about all of them? And then everyone was like, really?
Well, I'm just making it. Do you want all 4 seasons, or do you just want fall?
Can see how very difficult that would be, and I'm not about to draw that either.
Okay. So they're setting. You see, Cole and Amber are out. You see, Cole has because you're outside. I mean, everyone's outside doing things, getting the building ready. You see at one point, Cole and his Echo at the same time take the butt of their swords, stick into the ground, and twist. As you see part of the ground into a large circle that has arcane runes on it. Check if you'd like to give me an Arcana check.
It magic.
Yeah, it magic. 8. Yep, it magic.
You have no idea what this is.
Whatever it is, it's probably magical.
You see Amber go into the center of it, sit down, put her hands on the ground, and close her eyes as ring after ring, whoom, 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 whoom. You guys all get a sense. After about 10 minutes of her sitting there, you just get a breeze just go through you as the crisp fall air hits. Outside it's fall everywhere else. Here is like that perfect time of fall. When the sun is up, it's a nice warmth and then the cool breeze. So just a light jacket's all you need and you're good to go for the rest of the day. You see the trees all begin to, in a wave emanating from her, begin to change in the pops of colors, the yellow, the red, the orange, as the smell of fall hits, as all of the trees, you see some leaves begin to fall and fall into delicate piles at the base of each tree. The sounds of what appear to be the summer bugs and the woodland creatures going about just enjoying their day have turned into quieter and more reclusive as the animals around have begun to shift themselves into fall and begin to take the hordes of food that they have and get ready to hibernate as various creatures make houses in their trees. The overall feel is summer is alive and springing and happy, while now the feel is more calm, serene, peaceful throughout the compound. Even the decorations on the inside seem to change from the more summer-based wildflowers to the large harvest fruits and plants and veggies of fall.
And he clicks with sword. Crap! I forgot to get flowers before the change.
You can give me a nature check at disadvantage.
That's a 5.
You don't find
It
anything.
was 18 to 5, 18 and 5, and I'm like, no. Wait, I have inspiration.
He does.
You get.
I do.
You can re-roll 1.
That's a 13. That's better than a 5.
You don't find the nicest flowers, but you find a small bouquet. Like, we'll say 5 flowers. Compared to the 20 or more you probably could have picked during summer.
I didn't want to interrupt you before you did this thing. I was listening to the story.
Giant arcane thermostat.
Pretty much. After seeing all this, it clicks in Chet's mind. Oh, the right sibling needs to sit in that circle and chant tune it to them. So now the compound is under Amber instead of Bay. So, they're setting up for the next few days. If there's anything special you guys want to do, we're going to head to the day before the wedding.
Soren would look at his pathetic bouquet and he'd be like, Bay, I need your help.
Huh?
I need flowers and this is all I could find.
You know you can talk to Ivy. She's a druid.
I just thought I'd ask you first because I know you better.
I think those are hideous flowers.
I needed someone to be blunt with me. That's why I chose you.
You definitely need to go talk to Ivy.
Okay.
You know what? Ivy! 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 You just, from the top. What? What do you want from me? Sora needs help with flowers. Oh!
No.
Hold on. What kind?
Pretty ones?
Like roses and things?
Sure.
Okay. Hold on. You just see, like, just gently tosses out and lands a lovely arranged bouquet of about 10 roses.
Oh. Yeah, that's a lot better than what I found.
Yeah, can I see this real quick? The old ones. Burning hands them. No evidence. We can't let anyone know you failed. I have your back.
No one can know how pathetic you were.
The only thing I would want to do is I want to go to Miranda's mother.
Okay, you go to Delilah.
Yeah.
Burning hands
I'm
hurt.
not going to burn him.
You say, hey there, Delilah.
What's it like here
I'm
in
gonna hand her
the
a
Fall City?
small box and say, I at one point did try my hand at divination. I do think it's a beautiful study, but I was never very good at it, so I think maybe these would do better in your hands. And I'm gonna gift her my tarot cards.
And go, this is wonderful. I'm going to use these to help divine your future. With Morena.
In all honesty,
Death. Oh no.
kind of like the mystery.
Oh, I wasn't going to tell you anything. That could ruin everything.
Good.
I just want to know as the caring mother.
I understand.
I do believe you're the right man for her. From what I can see, she really picked up my wild childness. To you, that's like... Delilah seems like an upright, like...
You seem like a standing citizen.
When I was young, I once rode on the back of a wyvern, and
Hey kid.
fell into its lair and fought my way out, but
Oh,
That sounds like
it was horrifyingly fun. Arthur came and saved me, of course, but...
Yeah, that still sounds like Morena.
Definitely sounds like she got a few attributes from you.
Which I am so happy to see. I'm still curious about how she got her sorcerer magic. It doesn't run in our family.
I think that she probably knows. She can probably explain it more than I can, but I would rather leave that up to her discretion.
Well, I was going to talk to her about it after the wedding. I didn't want to stress her out or anything. Arthur was looking for you.
Oh, okay.
That's never a good sign.
This is around the evening of the second day that this happens. So we're gonna go back a little bit on the evening of the day after everyone got there. There is a on the front door.
The front door?
None of the Four Seasons seem alarmed.
I guess I'll answer it.
Perfect.
Well, you're looking at me, so I assume you wanted
Oh,
me to-
you're the one that just answered. You just started saying something first.
I thought you wanted me
No,
to...
I was just you were talking, so I was making eye contact. I was being polite. But yeah, so you walk up, being polite. You open the door, and it is Kikyo.
Where's your flowers? Where's your
I
flowers?
know, this is where I was going to...
Mage hand flowers.
I don't have to sort of all open the door. He'll open it, like,
Hey.
runs off and grabs the flowers.
Oh my God.
I've really made them for
Oh,
No
no.
one's near me as far as I know.
Oh my god.
Clip that. All right.
It's like you're stomping.
Oh, Lord.
Comes back with the flowers.
Hey there. As you see, she went from like a welcoming to more like hands on the hips.
I don't want you to think I forgot them.
Forgot what? You remembered. And she'll take them. Sometimes I really think you're kind of dumb, but oh, this makes more sense. Okay.
I didn't want you to hit me because I forgot them, so I wanted to make sure that before I said anything, I had them.
Some people would have just said, "Come in, I have a present for you," but this works too. It wouldn't be a Soren thing unless you did this.
I just felt it was more tactical advantage.
She's gonna
Between
hold
us.
him out and just like hit you on the head with him. She'll lean in and give you a kiss on the cheek.
Okay, I didn't get it this time.
I have some people with me. We kind of met. We kind of were told to meet together on the way in. We also picked up somebody, but Cole didn't seem to be. Is that his name? Mean-looking guy, white skin.
Yes, that would be cool.
It's his deal. Your dad was rough, but he seems like...
Along the same lines of the same job description of the area.
Oh, okay,
I
okay.
think it comes with the territory. So
Well, I'll go let everyone know that they can start to come in. You wanna come out?
yes.
as you see with Kikyo, is Francesca's already there. Zolto, Wesley, Tepesh. Pretty much the individuals you invited were all told to meet and come together, depending. And that's what was going to be the thing for Kikyo, is if everyone got there on time or if they had to wait. Wesley's like, hello.
Wes, you know we know, right?
You know what?
The voice.
A look of pure panic. I have no idea what you're talking about. This is my voice.
Forgot about the voice.
What silly things you say. Soto's like, shut the fuck up. Kikyo's like, he's talked like that the entire time.
That doesn't surprise me.
That's just Wesley's voice, you silly man. I know it's been a while since you've seen him, but sometimes you really do say the strangest things that you probably shouldn't be saying.
That's just
Subtle.
Well, I have. Well, I'm going to wait to give Chet and Morena their gift until after the ceremony. It really wouldn't do them much. Well, it depends if Chet's up for it or not. But that's up to Chet. We also picked up this strange old lady. No idea who she is. She just said she knew Chet. We did a search. She has no weapons. Seemed to be telling the truth. So she says she is your Nana's cousin. You see, it appears to be a wrinkly old half-orc woman.
You said did he say Nana's cousin?
Yeah. Cole did an inspection, pulled her to the side when we got here. They talked for a little bit, and then they came in. So far as I know, they're fine.
Would Sorn be aware of that this is going to be Marshall?
You know Marshall's coming. You have no idea who Marshall's going to be.
Right.
Or what Marshall... So you could be... I mean, Nana could have a cousin that's a half-orc woman.
True.
The only one who would be suspicious of that would be the one who knows Nana's family.
Who apparently isn't there right now.
Well, because
Nana's not out front now.
Go, oh,
You-
Marsha!
You guys,
He said that he wasn't with us.
yeah, none of you know. They answer the door. They're all coming inside. So when they come inside, you guys are all in the different areas, and
so
they're gonna
okay.
yell out and
so
let people know.
That Chad would be like, oh yes, great Aunt Josephine.
Why, yes, it is me, Great Aunt Josephine.
How wonderful to see you. Let me
course.
show you to your room.
Wouldn't miss your beautiful day even if I was threatened. She says some very weird things. She didn't really talk much.
She's a bit lost in the head.
That makes sense.
Old
Good.
age, you know.
Is that good? I do have your presents for you. If whenever you're done handing with Josephine.
Yes, let me escort my great aunt, and then I would love to chat with you.
Oh, is that good? Tapesh is just like... it's just like umbrella. I have a question. Do we have a basement place for me to stay?
Yes, there is a basement.
Oh, good, yes.
Good. I will be taking my things down there. It is wonderful to see you.
It's good to see you too.
Thanks for coming.
Of course. I don't often get invited out of the capital. Your aura seems better.
Good. I
Was my aura bad?
can't remember. That was like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, so he'll go downstairs, take him downstairs. You take Great Aunt Josephine. As soon as you get into a room. He just like looks around, sees the door close, balls up a fist. Oh, I hate you so much.
Alright, now listen. What had happened was... Nana.
Was that?
Yeah, I figured that. But what I want to know, how long have you known this woman? And why did you not tell me if you were dating her back when you worked with us?
Well, I wasn't dating her back when I worked with you.
Well, good. I'd be kind of mad. Well, I already am mad that I got pulled away from an assignment to be here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. No Nana would have whooped my ass.
Nana would have whooped mine, too.
Right.
Well, I'm here.
I am glad to see you. And,
I tolerate seeing you.
I understand. Look, while you're here, I'm gonna actually need you to have a conversation with a certain gentleman. He's aware of who you are. He said he wants to have a conversation so that he knows to keep you away from certain members of Royal Guards.
What, my great aunt Josephine disguise didn't cut it for you?
Hey, it may not cut it for certain people. I don't know.
You just had to become a lawman. My own. That was your one redeeming quality, Chet. That you were outside the law with me. I felt like that was our bond. And then you literally acted like a cow, chewed it up, and shat it out.
Marshall, you know that I was never really outside the law, right? That was all you.
And you were there with me.
I was there with you.
I understand.
I didn't really have a choice.
It's fine.
Oh, don't be so hurt.
I'm gonna be hurting you in about 5 minutes.
No, you ain't. Seriously. Yeah, that's right. She's like my protection blankie. I don't care. I'm proud of it.
The same protection blanket that you had until you were, what, 12?
I mean, how old am I? 26? I still got her.
No, I meant your actual
Oh, my
protection
actual
blanket, you
blanket.
idiot.
Yeah. Until you threw it in that river.
It was a good memory.
Anybody else feel like they're listening to the weirdest version of Old Gods of Appalachia?
You took my sacrifice.
Look,
Down in the holler.
I'm here. I'm probably not gonna really be leaving this room much. Because I don't really want to be around people. Soren is the only one really welcome in the room. I guess you can. I can't really say no to you since you have Nana.
I still think it would be best to have you talk to Devin.
As soon as you say the name, you want me to talk to the lawman. The same lawman that came to the old compound with his army. Well, battalion. It wasn't really an army. I had just many people.
Yeah, don't over-exaggerate.
You want me to talk to him?
It was at his request.
Is he gonna arrest me?
No, not as far as I know.
Not as far.
Because I will just bamf
I'll
out
tell
of
you
here.
what, if he arrests you, we'll walk off this compound together and you can shoot me.
If he arrests me, how am I gonna shoot you, idiot?
Well, I guess they're just going to have to figure that out, now won't you? You're clever.
Sometimes I feel like I'm the more clever one between us.
That's how this campaign ends, with Marshall shooting Chet.
Woo! Just Eldritch Blast.
My husband, no.
You see, out of his suitcase, he opens it. It's just an inky void in the inside. Just pulls out a dancing short sword, puts it back in, and closes it. I need to make sure it was still there. There was some fucking magic.
Yeah.
Go on, bring Devin in.
Thank you. For what it's worth, thank you.
That's your wedding present.
You being here in and of itself is a gift. Just gonna laugh and walk out the door and go find
You just
Devin.
hear the crackle of an eldritch blast begin to form. I could do it. I could
Kill
do
him
it.
right here.
You just hear a voice. You ain't gonna do shit. As Azazel like.
That is Calmine's team. You will leave them alone.
I hate this. I hate being here. So yeah, you are now with Kikyo, and she is all over you.
Because I remembered the flower.
Yes. If you didn't, she was going to leave.
Oh no.
You had two switches. You had the ability for her to be all over you, or but she's gone. So she's all over you. Tepesh is downstairs getting his room set up. You go back to talk to Zolto and Wesley. They're getting set in their own room. They're bunking together. Because they're best friends. As you walk in, do you go to the room, or are you gonna talk to him later?
For who?
Wesley and Zolto.
I would probably want to do the Devin Marshall thing first.
Oh, you gotta find Devin.
Nah, okay.
Devin's somewhere.
Then I guess. Yeah, I'll talk to Zolto.
I mean, if you want, I'm just saying, if you want to go talk to Devin, you gotta
I
find
just,
Devin.
Chet wouldn't want to drag that out any longer.
Oh, well, Marshall's not going anywhere. He's stuck in that room. He's like, I'm fucking leaving.
All right, yeah, I'll check him with Zolto and Wesley.
So as you walk in, Wesley closed, like, mage hands the door closed.
Thanks for coming. Why'd you do that?
Hi, Wesley. Pleasure to meet you. On his little flying carpet, he comes over. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah, it's an honor. I heard a lot about you.
Yes, you've worked with my esteemed colleague and friend, Zolto. Good Abend. We're here to administer your gift.
Oh, thank you. You didn't really have to get us anything.
Would you like it now, or would you like it later?
I mean,
How much time do you have?
I mean, until the wedding, like.
No, I mean until the... For this day.
I mean, I'm free.
Oh, good. You see he pulls... Zolto pulls out a tiny, what appears to be a little box, pops it open, is a tattoo stand. Please have a seat.
Okay.
Now, I won't lie to you. This is going to hurt a little bit. But, once it's done, no pain.
Okay, well, what are we doing again?
What?
What are we doing?
You're giving you your gift.
Okay.
In fact, this is not something you don't want a gift.
I'm just confused.
Oh, don't you worry. Don't you worry. To my favorite arcane. Second favorite arcane business partner.
Oh, thanks.
Vess is number one.
That makes sense.
So, where do you want it? As you see, he begins to pull out needles.
Somewhere in the building, someone's like,
That tattoo.
Fresh. I guess, shoulder?
All right. How big? You want it like this big?
Yeah, that
Take up a whole shoulder piece?
whatever you think. You know what? Dealer's choice. Just...
Shoulder piece. I love these.
All right.
You see he rolls up his sleeves. Give me a constitution check.
Yeah.
Not a saving, though, just a check.
All right. Okay, it's not as bad as I thought it was. Oh, 21!
It hurts, but you get a comfort that whatever they're doing has got to be worth this. You have, I don't know, has Chet ever had a tattoo? Does he have tattoos?
Yeah.
he's covered in them.
That's right.
Yeah.
I only ever see that photo.
Yeah, no, Chet's,
he's covered.
Chet's got tons of tattoos.
So yeah, you know, whatever slot you have on your arm is filled.
Yeah.
And it's filled with, tattoo is a symbol of what you can appear to be a figure that looks like you and a figure that looks like Morena, in an artistic style, embracing each other, forming like, what would be a symbol of love to you?
My first thing that popped in my head was chili, but that was just chest mind. Symbol of love. I don't know. I'm not good at
A
this.
tentacle heart.
It could be a heart. It could be a sunset. It could be a
Yeah,
rose.
let's go to sunset.
So
yeah.
it is two lovers that you and her embracing each other in a semi-heart shape, but within the background, intertwined with it, are your two magical auras forming a radiant sunset. I have added it to your character. If you'd like to explain to everyone what it is. This tattoo, as it's placed upon, you see after a little bit the needle used to administer it disappears, as it is attuned to your body.
Okay, so this is the tattoo of love's dying wish. This tattoo comprises symbols of love and a lover's embrace. While this tattoo is on your skin, you have resistance to necrotic damage. Lover's embrace. When Morena would be reduced to 0 hit points and is within 15 feet of you, you may use your reaction to take the damage dealt and negate the damage dealt to her. Once used, this benefit can't be used again until next dawn. Till death do us part. If Morena dies due to any magical effects other than ones that destroy her body and or soul, you may exchange your life for hers. Upon use, your body disintegrates and the tattoo transfers onto Morena as your life and soul are used to resurrect her. Hell yeah.
Wesley goes, I absolutely love weddings. And I like the Stormbreakers. A lot. Really good business. Really good people. Saved my shop. So I owe them. So I'm going to consider part of their debt settled with you. Also, Zulto seems to like you. Yes, so the first effect was Wesley's effect. The second effect took a little more ingenuity to get to work, but it will take full effect once you take your vows.
Honestly, I can't tell you how much I appreciate this.
Of course.
Seriously, there's a good chance that she could get seriously hurt or dead, and
Well, that's why we gave you this.
thank you.
Happy vetting.
Thanks.
So you walk out, the pain's gone, you have a sick-ass shoulder tattoo now. You can attune to that whenever you want.
Already done.
And get that resistance to necrotic damage.
Yep.
It's so nice to have a resistance, isn't it?
Yeah, I know, right? Stupid normie human. No resistance.
So you find Devin, and you go up, and you talk to him. You take him to Marshall. They have an awkward standoff for a few minutes before Devin goes, all right, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to arrest you. That'd be kind of a Debbie Downer for Chet, for his cousin to be arrested at his wedding, apparently because you're not supposed to even technically be here. Yep, that would be pretty awkward. But, I mean, you've done some awkward things in the past, but whatever. Look, don't be bringing up when I used to chase you around, okay? That was bygone be bygone. I technically know that you're a postman now, no longer the White Down because they've formally disbanded. But I'd prefer if you stayed in your outfit. I assume Cole gave you the ring that I told him to give you. He holds up. Yeah, this ring that actually lets me keep my disguise up. Great. Just look at you, Chet.
Well, this has been wonderful. I'm so glad.
So what you're saying is I have free range of the compound. I just can't do anything illegal or mischievous. As long as I have the ring on, I can become great aunt
Great Aunt
Josephine, and not to use any of my eldritch powers. That's some shit. But I'll do it. I guess I should see Nana.
Probably.
Puts the ring back on. I hate this.
I know.
As he will leave his suitcase in there and leave. Then was like, "You're related to him?"
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I haven't made fun of you. That was rude on my part. I didn't realize how gangly the family tree was. No offense to Nana. She's wonderful. Marshall is literally like... Do you know his bounty?
No.
Couple thousand platinum. No, you can't turn him in. You already gave us Agnesis. It seemed like you'd be kind of sketch.
Nana kick my ass. Anyway.
Oh, probably that too. So you leave. Everyone is spending time with the ones they care about. The wedding is being prepared. We're going to jump ahead to the day before the wedding when the parties are going to take place, and then the wedding's going to happen. But before then, we are going to take a quick 10-15 minute break. So we'll be right back, and when we come back, party and wedding time.
Wedding.
All right, and we're back.
We're back.
Jesus, okay.
Energy, people, energy.
Well,
I'm lucky.
it is the day before the wedding. Miranda, you wanted to talk to your father about some things and get to know him and pry his mind. So if you'd like to have that conversation. So,
I shall make my way to him if I know what time am I going to?
oh, this is the day before, so you can go whenever you want.
Okay, so I go 11 in the morning.
Okay.
First place I check out is his room, obviously.
Oh, he's there. He's tinkering away. You see he has a suit of armor that he's tinkering with. He has his smith tools out and he's making adjustments.
So I'll just pop in and be like, "Hey, Dad,
Oh, hey, sweetie.
where's Mom?"
She is having a swim. You know aquatic elves and whatnot. She's having a swim out with a shark.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. So I had some questions.
Oh yeah, sure. What's up? As he sits down, he turns around and looks at you. What's up?
So I don't even remember what I was coming out to ask.
Was it about the jewel and the recording and all that stuff?
Oh yeah. So you were, I probably wasn't anything, but I had noticed. Well, some other members noticed as well. So that you kind of changed real quick. Like, you just sobered up and you.
I thought I was being
different.
nice to. Oh, you're talking about the other night. I was like, I thought I was being nice to Chet. Seems like a fine guy. I've gotten to know him more. Excited to play cards with him tonight. Maybe win some money back.
I lost money.
Oh, sweetie, you don't know. We don't have any money. We're. Oh no, I haven't lost any money to Chet. I'm just letting you know your mother and I are dirt poor. We don't even have last names anymore.
Well, we'll definitely see about changing that. But
I am not becoming a Boone Hartley.
How about a yoke knife?
What are you talking about then?
I'm going to ask about the. Sorry, I'm trying to find that thing where I can read minds.
Invasive or the detect thoughts?
That's what it was. Jeez.
Okay.
Going to ask. I'm going to be under the guise that I saw the gem. So I saw you had a gem in your pocket. What's that about? And I'll cast detect
So give
thoughts.
me a sleight of hand. So, because you're casting a spell in front of a spellcaster, and trying not to get him to notice.
Okay, that's 23.
He does not notice.
Wow.
Damn it.
Barely. He got a 21. So you cast, and he's like, "Oh, that's just how I was casting the spell to get myself sobered up, so I could pay attention to the conversation about clockwork." You read the top thoughts of his mind, and he is thinking, "Crap, crap, crap, crap."
But what is it?
Like I said, it's a gem to cast lesser restoration, so I sobered up. That's all. He's like, "That's a lie. You're lying to your daughter."
How'd you get it?
I made it.
Is he telling the truth?
It was given to him.
You made it.
Yep. I'm an artificer. I can do that.
Wow. What gave you the idea?
Recording lectures. If I ever have a burst of inspiration, it's good to, have a little gem. You notice he made a slip of the tongue. He just admitted for recording lectures and not curing lesser restoration. It's good for if I come home drunk after hanging out with other professors. You're sobered up, so your mom doesn't get mad at me.
And then, I'm sorry, what was the slip of the tongue?
He was like, we use it to record lectures.
After just saying it was for lesser restoration.
Okay, I'm going to point that out. I'm like, oh, it also records?
No, not at all. That was just other gems do that. Other gems do that. Not that
Not
one.
at all. Not at all.
He's like, "Arthur, you're a shell of a man," in his own head.
So, no one... Well, what gave you the inspiration for that?
The lesser restoration?
Yeah, the stone, to create it.
Oh, just so I didn't have to go home drunk. Daphne is like,
Yeah, but
given
something must have, given you the idea.
in his head. He is he is thinking about the individual who gave it to him, and the individual in question appeared to be an elf-looking man.
Fucking knew it.
What? Knew what, Tristan? Go ahead. Elaborate, man.
Is he white in color?
An elf-looking man who had lighter skin tone and no facial hair, and approached him about 2 weeks ago and paid him to record any conversations that had to do with clockwork. It's like, I just came up with it like a year ago when I just had a gem from class, so I used it.
Wow, that's so interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I try and tinker every now and again. I try and keep the old inventor spirit up, as it were. On the inside, he is thinking about how he's a disgrace. But he's also thinking about, like, if I do this, he said he would give us our last name back. Do you want to learn how to make one?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Uh,
You know, Dad, I'm super, super happy I got to meet you guys again. I mean, obviously, the whole last name doesn't bother me, and I guess I'm really sorry that you lost it because of me. But it's great to know you did something.
He has a breakdown in front of you.
There it is. I saw the face after the dice roll. I'm like, and here it comes.
He starts sobbing, and he's just like, "Oh, my sweet Miranda, I'm so sorry. I'm lying to you."
I know.
He starts crying even more. He's like, "I'm such a pathetic man. I just wanted to be your dad again, and I just wanted you to have a home to return to that wasn't in shambles. I wanted to give you the life that I thought I was gonna give you before you went missing, and this was my way to do it. He said, this guy came up to me and he said, if you ever hear anyone talking about clockwork, because you're an artificer and you go around the world. And I was like, that's strange. I haven't left in years, but I was just so desperate. He said he was going to pay me like 1,000 platinum.
Is there, do I have it? I don't, obviously. Okay. So, just when this only records when clockwork is mentioned?
No, I get to choose when it records, but I was told to do it when clockwork was mentioned. Just forgive me. It's just a business thing. I didn't have anything like malicious or anything. It's just he's still lying.
I know you had good thoughts.
Because this conversation hasn't hit a full minute yet. You're about to, though. When he says, though, it's just record conversation, I have nothing else to do with it, you know he's lying. You hear, like, in his brain, he was like, these, like, I need this for my plans. Could you forgive me, sweetie?
I'm sorry. Just as player knowledge, Miranda heard her father say that he has plans.
Like, that was on the top of his mind. He didn't say it out loud, but you get the from your detect thoughts, you get the impression of that.
Okay. So the detect thoughts has already dropped, right
Yes,
before.
detect thoughts ends now because it's been about a minute. I'm so sorry. Just forgive me. I already gave the gem away.
You gave the stone you had last night away.
No, this was a few nights ago.
You gave who'd you give it to?
I was just told to throw it outside the compound, so I did.
Could you show me where?
Okay, just don't be mad at me. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to be a good dad.
You know, I really appreciated that, but I think I'd appreciate it more if you didn't involve yourself in things that could potentially kill someone.
Wait, what do you mean?
So I don't want to lay too much of information that will cause you a panic attack, but he almost killed me. Person who gave you the gem.
What?
Yeah, I made fun of his name.
And then when it ends, and Detect Thoughts does let the person know that you cast it on them. As he stops and goes, wipes his tears. I see. You are a competent spellcaster. Can't hide anything from you, right, sweetie? I couldn't even when you were a kid. I'll show you where I threw it, and I don't. How do you know this man? as he takes you outside. It's around in one of the corners of the compound. He just points over to some bushes on the other side of the compound walls.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'm not gonna go venture into it.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I didn't want to ruin your wedding. I was going to tell you afterwards when I got the money.
I think we should have a little sit down talk with the rest of the group.
After your wedding, please. We're not going anywhere. It's not like I can run. Too old for that.
Yeah. Okay.
I just want to be there for you on your special day. So you head back inside. Now we're going to time skip to the parties. The party for Morena is full of loud music, drinking, body shots, and stripping workmen. You get some inspiration, Morena. As Bay gives you some inspiration. The poker night with Chet goes with Cole went all out. He got queso, chips, like various dips. He got the chili fountain up and running a night early for you. He was like, just like, yeah, this kind of just like showed up and we detect magic and it's from Corrallin.
Thanks, man.
I got it working for you.
Really special.
It had instructions to put your bag in the center. So it's a perfect chili. It's keeping it the perfect temperature. It's also cycling it consistently, so it doesn't like get into that like drying up part at the top. He also Cole was like, I had Ivy and Amber make some special chips.
Sorry, all I could think of was like, welcome to Bards and ASMR.
Hey, part of my charm is I can do sound effects. He's like, I also, I know you like spicy things. And he pulls out one chip for everyone. These are really spicy chips. I figured you'd like them. And you guys have a good night playing poker. If you want, I can roll. We can roll some d20 to see who comes out on top of poker.
Sure.
So I'll roll for Tepish, Baba, Arthur, Devin. Technically, to Marshall's fucking dismay,
He's at the bachelor.
he has to be at the bachelor party. So Great Aunt Josephine is there.
Aunt Josephine.
She shows up for about 5 minutes and goes, "Yeah, fuck this," and leaves. And who else am I forgetting? Oh, Cole.
Arthnon.
Farland's not joining you.
Oh, thank God.
He could cheat.
The strippers.
No. So I'll roll 5. You get to add, we'll say, you guys can add your either charisma or intelligence or dexterity modifiers. Not just a straight roll. Like, add the modifier. And you're doing one roll. Is that a 1? Chet gets destroyed.
That's 7.
How
Which
many?
modifier did you say?
For you, you'd probably want to do your dex mod.
It's a shame because it's my highest modifier.
Okay. What'd you get?
18.
Not good enough, as Devin got a 23. Devin. So it goes, Devin.
That it was close, but not at all.
it goes Devin, you, Tepesh. Cole got like 8. So pretty much you're in last. Cole's above you, and it kind of goes through from there. So you lost some money. Pretty much, Devin got 20 gold. You lost 2. Everyone, pretty much, it's a give and take.
I'm just, you know what? I'll tell you what. I'll just drop myself 10 gold because I did also say that I gave Hemnes money too.
So 10 gold. Yeah, Hemnes, you get to add 5 gold as Devin rakes in the majority of gold. So you don't win anything either. And that is how that night goes. Arthur came in the dead middle. So he broke even. And so the day of the wedding comes.
Dun, dun, dun.
In the morning, earlier in the morning, Morena is whisked away. Is there anything you want to talk about with Morena before the wedding?
I think I would just kind of check in with her and just ask her how she's doing, and let her know that I know that there's a lot going on.
Or what? Miranda's just gonna she's gonna she physically or mentally is at a dilemma on whether to tell Chet before or after the wedding about what happened, what she found out with her dad. So she's just gonna kind of snuggle in close and just be pensive.
Pensive enough that I'd pick up on it?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
What's going on? You getting cold feet?
No. No.
I can make them warm. I can make Squidge like a little furry cat. He can sit on your feet.
Oh, I thought he meant okay. No, it's okay. I have something I want to tell you, but I don't. It's stressful enough that I don't know whether to tell you before or after, because I don't want to ruin a good day.
Well, if you're stressing, then your day's gonna be ruined, and I sure as hell don't want that.
I don't want your day to be ruined either.
I'm about to marry you. My day is not gonna be ruined. Trust me.
Are you sure? Are you sure about that?
It's got to get a little harder, I'll tell you that.
Not in a good way.
Nice.
Listen,
Okay.
why don't you just tell me what it is, and if it's something that can be easily handled, we'll deal with it today, and if not, then we will handle it tomorrow.
Okay. And then Miranda's going to go ahead and proceed to tell him all that she learned, but from reading into her father's thoughts.
Interesting.
I guess I have to kill your father now.
Well, this is a handle it tomorrow situation, I think, in my opinion.
Okay.
And for today, we can just focus on you and me. How freaking much I love you.
When you say that, you hear Ivy goes, we're here to get Morena ready. We have a while, but I have a lot of plans for how she's going to look.
Absolutely. You know what, honey? You just let these girls
Have their way with you.
just do whatever they want, because as I'm assuming, Morena just woke up, hair a mess, in whatever. You are more beautiful than anything they can ever do to you. So I'm just gonna take this image right here of you and just hold it in my mind for the rest of the day.
Because you only get uglier from here.
No, that's not what I'm
You
saying.
witch.
No, wait a minute.
So
Don't touch my ring.
Ivy comes in and goes, all right, get your last look in. You're not going to see her until at the wedding.
I love
Right,
you.
give
Have
it-
fun.
Quick kiss and then head on out then.
I'm gonna wait until I see her go firmly down the hall.
Silently cursing, it was Ivy, right?
Yeah.
Silently cursing Ivy because he was about to get some.
I could have gotten it today before I got rid of her.
And then Chet's immediately gonna go off and find Arthur.
Oh, good. Arthur is with Delilah in the room, getting ready. I mean, it's earlier in the morning, but they're getting ready to be dressed so they can start helping.
Great. He'll knock on the door.
Come in.
Good morning.
Oh, good morning, son-in-law, or future son-in-law.
Yeah.
Looking more dashing every day.
Thank you, and I'm gotta tell you, I'm really looking forward to today.
I cannot wait.
I'm very excited. Hey, listen, can I borrow Art for a moment? I feel like, as the future son-in-law, like I think I just need a moment.
Oh yeah. I can actually. I will go and check on Nana.
Thank you. That would be super helpful. You know how she's a little crazy, so.
Oh, I wouldn't say that. Just a little bit enthusiastic about the fates. Okay. See you later. Kisses Arthur on the cheek and leaves. She'll close the door and hi.
Gonna give it a few seconds.
I was gonna be like, mm-hmm.
The Arthur angry fist emoji.
Miranda told me what happened.
You see his face goes stark white. Mm-hmm.
If you think for 1 second I'm gonna let this slide, you're damn wrong. Count yourself lucky it's my wedding day. I don't care whether you're her father or not. If you do anything to endanger her life, I'll come at you.
I didn't know I was endangering her life.
Well, now you do.
Okay.
And even more than that, you're still lying to her. She knows it. I know
Roll
it.
intimidation with advantage.
15. But I rolled with advantage. If I rolled a nat 1, I want to.
Oh, that would have been bad.
Yeah.
He's not terrified of you, but he is threatened.
That's fine.
That's pretty good for Chad.
I don't need him terrified right now.
Look, I have no more intention of interfering. I was just doing what I was told to make some money so I can be there for Morena.
You ever thought about just being there?
I'm here now.
It ain't about money, bud.
I hope you never have to understand what I had to go through. Ever. I like you, Chet. You got some balls on you.
I got more than just balls.
I got a
You
snake.
keep lying to her, putting her in harm's way, you're gonna find that out.
I'm not putting her in harm's way. She is fine.
We'll see about that.
We will. Give me an Arcana check.
Yeah, it's only 14.
Oh, that's high enough. You know he's wearing a suit of armor underneath that. He didn't come with armor, now he's wearing armor.
That's fine.
His armorer background. Iron Man. I would die for you and her.
I hope you're ready to prove that. Because the situation you've put us in, that might be the case.
What situation?
Happy wedding.
What are you talking about?
We can discuss more tomorrow.
Good. I asked if you had enemies, and you didn't really explain much.
We didn't want to get you involved.
Well, I'm involved now.
Yeah, more than we thought.
I'm sorry if that doesn't mesh with a plan of yours. I didn't really intend for it either. You've never done anything stupid for someone you care about?
Plenty of things stupid.
Okay then, get off the high horse you rode in on and...
I'm not on a high horse. I'm just saying I don't like the fact that you still think that you can lie to her like that. Knowing who we are, knowing what we do.
And you've never lied to her?
Why would I?
He's not lying, but he's hid things from Bill.
That was Bill.
It's Bill. I hope you never have to. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to go help set up for my daughter's wedding.
Please do, and I hope you enjoy the ceremony.
I will. Thank you, son-in-law.
Art?
If you're going to call me, at least call me Artie. better.
Already in party.
So he leaves.
And
So
our-
things are getting ready for the day. Around 1 p.m., we're going to say the ceremony is going to take place around like 4. Around like 1 p.m., more airships begin to arrive. As well as a caravan of people come from outside the gates, where Amber is taking care of the airships that are the kings, using her swarms to be like, and
Just big arrows and bugs.
pretty much. And then Cole goes out and brings in Madame Lillistar. She is accompanied by her usual guards, and this time accompanied by one you've not seen before. What appears to be a hired hand for this because of how many people are going to be here. A Leonin. Fairly tall-looking Leonin accompanies her everywhere around the party. The king does arrive.
There's one does.
Oh, I'm so excited to be here. A wedding. Not a royal wedding. This is going to be a first for me.
Peasant wedding.
I'm
Peasant wedding. Good day.
I'm fascinated to see what you've done.
Using my resources.
Shut up.
So you all get ready. The ceremony is about to start. Everyone's set up. What is your line? I assume you have people up there with you? Or is it just you up front?
No, I would totally have people up there with me.
Who?
Well, Soren and Hemnes. And... No, I won't. I could, but I won't.
Brittany and Josephine for some
I
reason?
could, but I won't.
That would be kind of weird.
No, I think Soren and Hemnes.
All right, so you two are up there looking great. Unique is doing exactly what you talked about. Is wearing a suit top and a flowy dress bottom.
It's like when the greasers and their girlfriends
Just
crash together.
they look great. They alter the colors so it kind of like flows together all as one unit. It's like a 3-piece tux, but more like a 3-piece,
Dress tux.
yeah,
The
trucks. Hey, you take.
That's a clip.
So you guys are all waiting, and then the moment arrives. Baba's like, "All right, I'm going to be handling the leaning over to you guys. I'm going to be handling the ceremony. Bay and I agreed. I'll be taking care of the more lovey-dovey bits for you. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and you see the various spirit instruments he has all pop up. You guys notice that there are spirits manning them. They're all spirits dressed in like tuxes and suits and everything. They look very formal, playing music. Because you guys are out back, from there the doors open as Morena is walked out by Arthur. It goes by, Arthur gives you a kiss on the cheek and walks over and sits down next to Delilah as Francesca approaches. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today in the holiest of reasons to give unity and love and peace a symbol. A symbol through these two. I have known neither of them very long, but I am here for Pelor's will, and through looks over to Nana, and through the will of the fates, to give my blessings as well as, and she begins the cast ceremonial rites to protect and give blessings upon these two. I will keep this brief so they may talk. The Stormbreakers are champions of our fair country and truly symbols of peace, honor, and righteousness. And I can see no further benefit than the joining of Chet and Morena. With that being said, please, the rings. You two realize, like, wait, we don't have wedding band rings. As you see both Wesley and Zolto sitting on opposite sides, both stand up and appear like pull ring boxes out. Zolto looks at you and goes, and gives Morena a band that has runes etched into it. You'd see the runes. They are similar to the magical lines in your tattoo. As Zolto does a message in your brain. This is why it works after you say yes. Puts it on, and then puts your band, like, they hand the bands, and you guys put them on. Well, first vows, then that happens. So, she'll go, and so, the vows. And she'll step back. So, whoever wants, we'll say Chet will go first for the vows.
Do we want to go with the lesser one so that way the other one outshines?
Sure, that works too. Go ahead.
Chet will go first.
No, I'm going
Go ahead, Morena.
I'm gonna go.
Soren will go first.
By the way, Henry
Dearest Henry.
is actually like sobbing.
Unique's just like, he has such a heart.
He has emotions.
So go ahead, Morena.
I made this in like 2 minutes, so I'm super sorry. It sucks.
That's fine. Sam did the same thing for her vows to me, so you're good.
It's just like real life, honey. It's fine.
I was about to fight.
Okay, so go ahead.
Miranda's gonna look deep into to Chet's eyes and be like, "My love, never in my lifetime would I have dreamt of this moment. To stand here looking at the one person who loves me more than I do myself. I love myself very much.
That gives a pretty good chuckle around.
I pledge this day to join my life with yours, to be your equal, to share both trials and winnings. I swear I will stay by your side for as long as you will love me, and I will love you for as long as time will let me." That's all I have.
Yeah, outshine that shit.
Right? That was pretty good. Dang, Nancy.
Soren just.
I'm still.
Yeah, Chet's like teary-eyed.
Kiki is looking at you going like,
Chet, sort of like, Morena, here on what is by far going to be the most important and special day of my life, I make my vows known before our friends, our family, the gods, and every being in existence. I vow to always give you all of myself in every moment that we're together. I vow that I will never inhibit you from being the beautiful, wild creature that you are. And I vow that my tongue will never tell you lies, and that my heart will beat for you long after it stops beating. From this life to the next, you have my heart, my mind, and my spirit.
Francesca goes like, that was truly beautiful. I am brought to tears. So, please exchange your rings and hold your hands against each other. So you guys hold hands as Francesca clasps her hands around, and you feel a spell take place, locking in this ceremony, this wedding. You two, for the next 7 days, have a +2 bonus to your AC as long as you're within 30 feet of each other.
No.
Nice.
With
There's
that question, would that stack on a mage armor?
It's just a +2 bonus. Yeah, it's his own thing.
Yes.
So if you get into a fight within the next 2 days, your armor's beastly. So yeah, Chet, your base armor is 17. Morena, your base armor is 19. For the next 7 days, as long as you're in 30 feet of each other, and you guys generally do that.
As a couple, you tend to stick together.
So, by the power vested in me, by the fates, Paylor, and one who is absolutely 100% all for love, I pronounce you husband and wife. Would you please stand and recognize? she'll lean in. Do you want me to do the whole thing or just Hartley?
Oh, what the hell? Do the whole thing.
Mr. and Mrs. Morena and Chester Boone Hartley.
Chester's gonna toss his half up, grab Morena, and just kiss
You may now kiss the bride.
Sora's thinking if he needs to catch the hat.
Yeah.
Oh, you just see Zolto like mage hand.
Oh, also, like, Squidge is there. Like,
I thought he was your bow tie.
He's flying around. He's giving
I
you
wanna
guys kisses
point out
on the head. Yeah?
That this would have been one of those kisses that carries on for way too long and starts getting steamy at the top.
and, like, people think it's a little awkward, and, like, just a little, like, inappropriate.
Zolto's just like,
How did I...
is that good? That's how you know. He'll just lean over to whoever he's sitting next to. That's how you know it's real. Was that a crystal? Was that a crystal?
Well, famous, but like,
Sora just...
Chester's like, shut up, man, I'm busy.
Francesca's like, reception. As Baba's like, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and you guys leave. The procession happens. Is there anyone afterwards? I mean, you guys can go. You guys all go to get some memorial magic photos done. Parthon's just like, okay, and like takes a bunch of photos. You guys all get ready. Unique comes over to you, Hemnes, and is just like, I knew you had such a big heart, and you're just so cute and all. And she'll they'll lean up and get dot some of your tears with a handkerchief. Oh, you're just so cute. Kikyo's gonna go over and go, we gotta show him up, right? Bigger, more fantastical, more us.
I mean, more us, yes. I don't have the king's resources for my wedding readily available.
I don't want those.
Well, yeah, we gotta, we gotta have, giant piles of...
Oh, yeah. I'm saying we're gonna do better. It was great. It was wonderful. Don't get me wrong.
Between each magical photo, Chet's gonna be like, in the essence of keeping my vows, I just want to tell you that I may or may not have threatened your dad.
Parthon's like, oh my. This is strange to hear.
But I still love you.
Marcel's gonna come.
It's gonna be like, I love you. You know that?
Insert the second long and appropriate steamy kiss of the night.
Rather than just like, I'm only gonna get one of these.
Click. It just making this click down with his mouth.
Click.
Click.
Click. You guys are, there's the reception that happens. There is, hold on, let me just get this music right. So I can end this right. Since we're no longer, I gotta end. I hate that. You gotta end the music and then add the music. So you guys have people are just having a great time. Everyone's drinking, having fun. Madame Lilisar will come over. Well, that was a simply wonderful wedding. I am truly happy for you. You look stunning, both of you. There's no rush. You can take a small honeymoon. Like we discussed, you have some time before going. I absolutely loved the vows. They brought me to a few tears, a little bit of happiness crossed my face. Baba comes over and is like, bring it in! Gives you a hug. Oh, I can't wait to write that down in the storybooks. It'll be a tale for all of time.
Just make sure when you write it that you make sure that everybody knows that she's the most beautiful woman in the world.
Just for you. Cole's gonna come over.
Toss a coin to your wizard.
That was wonderful. I wish you nothing but the best and happiness.
Thank you.
And thank you for not telling anyone about the other night.
What other
And the leaf. You're right. Ivy and Amber and even Bay, who's getting ready to... their makeup's ruined. It was so beautiful, and it was just so nice, and we're so lucky we got to spend the week with you guys, and we feel like we're family now. And they're all three just like, they're going like, they're shifting from like spring, summer, winter, spring, summer, like they're just rotating the emotions until they like gather themselves and they go back to their relative. The king. By the way, the king had like, he was not up front, he was in back. Like, up. They built a thing for him to sit up and look down. Whenever he approaches, people are moved around. You see Marshall getting ready to approach, and then he sees the king and goes, nope. Just beelines it away.
Next time, Dewey.
That was a lot smoother and shorter than what I'm used to, but it was wonderful. Thank you so much for inviting me to the wedding.
Of course, it's an honor that you came.
Oh, of course. It's beautiful. We'll hang up one of the photos Parthon took here in the summer home.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Always have to keep memorable moments, especially for my royal emissaries.
Yes, of course.
If you need anything, I'm going to be getting my dance freak on the floor.
You enjoy it.
Oh, I'm going to try. It's not often I'm able to just boogie down.
Boogie away, your
No,
majesty.
this is so fun. You see, he's wearing a disguise at this point, so he doesn't look so much like the king. But he also has an entourage of about 10 guards, like, keeping distance, looking at him at all times. So it's pretty clear.
Yeah.
It's starting to sound like Nigel Thornberry.
Nigel Thornberry.
I'm going to boogie down.
Smash it!
So, Unique will come over. Hey, congratulations. I just stepped away from Hemmings for real quick. If there's anything you guys ever need, just let me know. I'll be happy to make you something. If you do end up working back at the university, I'd love to help you and have you help with if I'm artificing things. But for now, Hemmy Wemmy's calling for me, so I'm gonna go dance with him.
You get back to him. I hope you guys have a wonderful time.
Oh, we're gonna. And like looks over and like winks at you.
Careless whispers it. Huh?
After a little bit, Marshall's gonna come over. I have to be dropped. Like keeps the thing. I'll be honest with you, Chet. I don't want to punch you in the face right now. Whatever happens between you and her, I want you to be a better husband and father than my dad. You see, he's like gritting his teeth.
Yeah, Chet's gonna do it.
I am happy for you, and I wish you nothing but happy days with Morena. But I'll let you know if you die. We gotta keep family together. So, I'll make sure she's taken care of.
So first, Chet's gonna say, thank you so much, Aunt Josephine. Give him a hug, and then whisper in his ear, I swear to God, man, I will kick you right in your nuts.
I hate hugs.
Hugs type.
Blow your cover. Blow.
You
I'll release him.
like you feel like he puts a finger up to your stomach. I swear. And you let go. I'm getting a drink. Where's the nearest liquor?
Over there, Aunt Josephine.
Somewhere in a different plane is Azazel cackling.
Oh, yeah.
You see him hugging him?
Azazel's like, hey, Cal, give me
Azazel's
the
giving the
brain real
play-by-play.
quick, hold on.
Say's giving the play-by-play.
Oh, yeah.
This is definitely just like he's like putting it up on a screen.
like a big screen, Warlock.
If you draw your attention to the Titatron over here.
So, is there anything you guys want to talk about? Is there anybody you want to talk to right now? It's just revelry, eating, drinking, having fun. You got your gift, which you feel take effect, and when you look at it, It shimmers.
What? Because I'm assuming.
Oh yeah,
Lorna
you
has-
notice this. Yeah, you notice there's a slight shimmer underneath his tux.
That's a new one.
Yeah,
It shimmers whenever you're within 30, when you're 15 feet of her.
thanks for that, Soren. I don't have many last shirts. But my
You just hear Nana goes. As she approaches, like, what the?
I don't know what it was. I thought it might have been.
Oh, a new tattoo.
Yeah, it's a gift from Zulto and Wesley.
Oh, that's simply wonderful. What to do?
Well, I told, like I said, my vows, my heart will beat for you until after I'm dead. And, I think this tattoo, can help prove that.
Nana's gonna walk over and she's gonna put her hand on the shoulder and cast Identify.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh, well, that's neat.
Right? It's pretty cool, huh?
Neat. Well, hopefully you never have to use that. And also, I want to say, I am so proud of you. I am so thankful, looks over to Mirna, that you are now part of the family. And you are part of the Hartley lineage. And I hope someday, it doesn't have to be soon, we get some cute grandbabies running around.
Nana, don't. You
So-
can't be pressed.
Miranda would have been tracing it, and then when like popped her head up with the grandchildren, it's like, oh.
Now, it doesn't have to be soon. I can't wait forever, though.
That is not your choice, Nana, unfortunately.
I know. I don't
It
want
is
to be.
up to the fates, Nana.
Miranda's gonna lean into Nana and like just whisper in her ear, just like, don't worry. With the rate we're going, I think it'll be within the next year.
She blushes and goes, "Well, that's good to know, dearie. I'm thankful for that. Yeah, when the fates, if the fates aren't coerced. I just want to say I'm always here for you. The past few days I've been talking, and we are going to set up that gate between the family home and Parthon. So I'm going to be able to come and go and be in the capital, be back at the homestead. So if you need me, let me know. I'll be wherever. I'm always with you. I love you dearly. I'm not going to intrude and be the doting mom of this. Delilah's been sobbing over there, tears of joy for the past 30 minutes. I'm going to go console her. I love you both. And may the fate smile upon your wedding.
Thank you, Nana. Love you too.
She'll give you a kiss both on the cheek and then meander off.
Bye,
Yeah,
Nana.
she.
Now where can I get one of these?
We'll get you a different tattoo.
I got some ideas.
Tattoos. I could do that. Is there anyone you guys want to talk to, or you guys want to talk to each other?
I think talk to each other.
Okay, so you guys, it gets to, let's say the revelry and the fun happens, and it begins to die down a bit, as you guys go to one of the outdoor fireplaces and sit next to each other, and it's after the ceremony, it's after the everything was perfect. The sounds of laughter, the clinking of drinks, people having great food, the smell of incense and candles giving a lightness and a freshness to the crisp fall air. It was truly a perfect night. No one felt too hot, too cold. There was plenty of space for everyone. The king had fun.
Imagine he's like a toddler passed out on a couch.
What?
Somewhere. Like he's like a toddler passed out.
Oh, he passed out in the childhood bedroom.
Yeah.
Or Hemnes was staying. Hemnes is no longer staying there. You're staying with Unique for the night. So,
You guys were already doing that, so.
hey, Parthon, you guys are the last ones up. Everyone else has gone to their beds, gone to their magnificent mansions, as they have spellcasters that can cast that for the night. So there is plenty of space for everyone. It is just you guys and the outdoor fire pit sitting around having some more Sorn mead And it's just you guys.
I just wanted to say thank you for just for being family. And I'm really glad that we're all here to celebrate this as a group.
Well, I mean, that's the core of what the Stormbreakers is for, I think.
I know that there's probably a lot of dark days ahead, but I'm really glad that, at least for today, we could have a hell of a time together.
Not wrong. And Miranda, I don't know if your parents would want this, but after understanding that they are missing their last names, they can become Jotunhei's. I mean, currently the clan name is only for me, but they're your family, and as your family, they are welcome to the last name of Jotunhei.
Rena's gonna be a little iffy, and she's gonna go ahead and thank Soren, like,
If that kind of thing matters to them. I mean, I know you purely as Morena, and that's all is needed for me.
sorry, as player, I'm just like deciding what Miranda would do. Would she do like invasive thoughts with chat, or would she just straight up like thank him and accept it and see if they want to do that?
It's just you guys outside.
Yeah, it's just the four of us.
It's just the Stormbreakers.
I'm going to, yeah. Thank you, Soren. I'll see about that. But there's something we'll need to talk about. I believe tomorrow.
Yeah, it's there if it's requested. After saying he's also going to pull out another glass and fill it up and put it in a spot that doesn't have anyone sitting beside it, in case Thor decides to show up.
Who?
Thor.
Oh.
'Cause he was invited as well. And he's
We're a religion check with advantage.
I rolled 2 18s.
You don't get any advantage. You don't get pluses from this, right?
No.
Yeah, of course not. No wisdom.
That's what I was like. Wait a minute, my paladin only has a +1. What does Sword have?
Nothing. It'd be really weird if you had more.
Yeah. That's what I was like.
With that, you. As you look down and it's empty.
Yep, I figured that was right. You're welcome.
That was the most touching conversation I'd ever heard.
It meant enough.
You get the sense that Thor didn't drink it.
No, son of a bitch.
You get the sense Jeroen drank it.
Okay, now I feel better.
As you get a feeling, a familiar feeling on your shoulder of your dad's hand, as he pats you on the shoulder, and then you feel it fade.
This will sound odd, but he'll turn to Chet and be like, my dad sends his blessings as well.
conveyor scanner, sir?
You call out into the quiet evening. Your voice echoes out. The fire popping in the distance. You are filled with the warmth of not only of the heat waves as the flame flicks close to you as the fire burns, but also the warmth of friendship, love, and a little bit of alcohol. A lot of alcohol.
I did get 2 fresh bottles.
I stare at my drink because I'm just like, I can't get drunk anymore, so I'm just like...
It tastes good.
I make some good mead.
As the evening and night sits around you, you all sit around thinking about the journey you've taken thus far, and though you've never had to make a campfire, since you've had places to stay and a ship to stay on and the capital, you realize this is the first time it's been you four around a fire out in nature. And there's a calming peace and serenity that fills you with hope and determination about the future and what will come. You know, as Chet said, dark days are coming. There are many trials and tribulations that the Stormbreakers, though with the group and not with the group, face and will face. There are dark forces that lurk around the corner, waiting to undermine the happiness that took place today, but you all know, deep within your hearts and within your souls, that as long as you four and the various Stormbreakers around do good in the world, stick together, and try, then you get a sense that things might just turn out all right. You've come this far. You've surmounted so many obstacles beforehand. What's a few more? And with that, we will end our session and close out Bards and Nobles on this stream. Thank you everyone so much for being a part of this and watching this journey. I'm excited and filled with love from everything that we've done, all the crazy shenanigans, all the cool nat 20s to the terrible timed nat 1s.
The terrible 2020s.
Yeah, the terrible 2020s, everything we've been through. I'm sad to see Bards and Nobles go, but this is the best way to end it. I cannot wait to see what future endeavors in different worlds, different planes of existence we're going to be bringing you. But for now, we end the Bards and Nobles tale with one of love, peace, and happiness. So before we leave, we'll pass it around one last time till we take a short little break for a few weeks and come back ready to go with new content for you.
Yeah, so again, today was the season, whatever you want to call it, finale of Bards Nobles. This will go up on YouTube on Monday. Thursday should be the final history check covering Bards and Nobles. Our next campaign will not start until after Thanksgiving. In the meantime, we'll try and drop a few things so we don't seem like a dead channel.
Mm-hmm.
And then we begin. If you want to know what we're doing, you can go back through a couple of episodes and find where we made our characters for the next one. Sam will be our beautiful DM for that one.
Yeah, get ready.
I get to be a player.
Yes.
Get ready for that.
I'm a bucket.
If you thought I could do some strange things with the DM, wait until I have one character to mess with.
Yeah, well, I had you to teach me, so...
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
the Kirby enthusiasm.
So with that being said...
Well, we also have to cover the other things that go on.
That's right.
We're away still.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, which there's nothing tomorrow. Vampire the Masquerade has been canceled, but we will be back next Saturday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can also check out Brandon on his personal play channel, Tragic Backstory. Might be an Among Us stream coming up, so, might want to find that out. And also, if you like shiny click-clack math rocks, you can check out Nerdy Encounters, as she makes her own custom sets. Check her out on Etsy and TikTok. And we will be coming back first Friday in December with our new show.
So once again, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts for these past 50 episodes of Bards and Nobles. And we will see you next adventure. So until then, bye.